This is just your typical episode start here. Like, if you're new, there's a reason why I've grown on YouTube so well, and that is just because no other content creator has this worse luck that I do. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 117. We are working very, very hard to fix all of our problems. So we got the issue with the sheepies and the piggies kind of sorted. What we need to do is just improve it a wee bit, because I want to send it over to a couple other islands. And then we're going to work on fixing the effing charcoal problem. Because holy hell, at any rate, if you're new here, please consider checking out the channel anyway. Very active. Would love for you to be a part of our growing community. This is the next best, biggest thing, and don't even mind the fact that there's a building that was just destroyed in the background. You know what would be interesting? A lot of people have been saying the channels should reach, or would reach, or can reach around 15,000 by the end of the year. We don't have a lot of time up until that point, but you know what? I'm throwing it out there. You think it's possible? We already shattered this year's goal of reaching to 10,000 very, very, very quickly, which big thank you to Ubisoft for that one. Now I'm going to throw this out there. You think we can reach the 15,000? I don't know. Putting my hands up. I have an idea coming out later on in the week that might help, but we'll see. All right, so back into what we need to do. And I also went ahead and changed the day mode just for the picture. It came through. Love to see 3.2 thousand coming in. Okay, so first things first. I want to at least get 2 or 3, potentially 3 more of these farms built up, or for the piggies and for the sheepies. I did that in complete wrong order. Let me go over to, what is the closest spot that has timber? You have 450? Hey, nice. You're going over here. Let's grab some timber from over here. We're going to bring it over to Durham right now, and we're going to expand upon this as much as we possibly can. This ship is doing so well for us, and yes, you guys are indeed correct. I do have to go and really work on dumbing down a lot of these routes, specifically the ones that are going from the capital to our outlying colonies. We do need a lot of you know, take a look-see at these for sure, so I do agree. There is one other thing. I have a mine slot over here, but I don't have the required amount of dedication to Mercury in order to get gold mines, like legitimate gold mines, which is what I'm thinking about doing today with this island. How much do I need in order to fully annex it? Where's the destroyed ruin? There it is. Hey, click. Thank you. Ellipsis, no, here. 52,000? Yeah, do it. Keeping clear. Okay, you're gonna immediately be set to Mercury. Which, fun fact, Mercury Lugos is, what the hell? Why the heck do I have a unit of Praetorians just big chilling here? They're big chilling out here, but they have no one helping. What is this? What's going on? It's a legitimate, well, it's garrison cav, so get rid of that. Should get rid of the unit. Okay, apparently it doesn't want to get rid of the unit. There we go. Okay, the unit, it's not going away. What the crap is going on? Oh, don't tell me I need to actually have patricians over here so I don't get that constant debuff. Whatever, it might go away later on. I don't know. Or if I just build up another village. What the hell is all this beautification crap? Let's get rid of this. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Why are you, like, damaged? Okay, well, that worked. Okay, get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Need to see what the heck we need to do here, specifically whether I want to start this off today. In fact, I probably should. Reason being is if we get more gold being sent down to the capital, then that'll essentially mean that our problems when it comes to, you know, jewelry constantly running out is going to be a thing of the past. Thing is, though, the really good thing about it is that aqueducts will boost the productivity of these, so we're going to have like an aqueduct going from there to the other side. And then every single one of these slots need to be gold. How many do we have? We have 7? 7 and 4. It's not going to be great, but whatever. Okay, villa first. Villa. Can I rebuild this probably like right here? Okay, now you want to... Okay. I don't understand this cavalry. Okay. Thank the gods that they decided they found their home. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. Matter of fact, I don't really like where this villa is even set. I probably will set it like maybe over there and build a settlement over in that side later on, but not the immediate plan. I need to grab a whole bunch of timber. Thank you. And bring it over to Durham. We can ensure that our finances are still going to be going up, up, up. All right, what are you missing? Yeah, that's the issue. It's the charcoal. So which island can we get charcoal made on? Well, this island is definitely moot. We can't do that. Over here, it does seem like a possibility for us to pray to Mars and really focus on mining. We don't necessarily even have to focus on marble. We can work on getting the iron deposits out there or even the minerals, but we'll have to see. If anything, I'm just going to make this my charcoal hellhole. pretty much that's the only way I could possibly think about it. Because this island is massive, and I think I want to exploit the olive and resin fertility to a massive degree on Agamu right over here. Okay, you kind of overshot it. I need you to go over here. Thank you. Yes, 208. Wonderful. So I'm going to go back to regular speed. And we're going to copy some of these. And you know what? They fit in like puzzle pieces. Let's go. Except for this one. This is the only guy that's going to be a problem. Do I want to do that there? No. No, I really don't. You're going to be special. You're going to go there. Great. And we have 70 concrete over here, so we can pave these roads and make their lives a little bit easier. But I want to see, do we have enough of our wheat coming out? We need to get one more wheat farm because we're going to do the exact same when it comes to the piggies as well. Just get like 3 more of them built up over around here. I'm just going to grab the building itself because it will not cooperate with me in the way that I want it to. So 1 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab that, spin it around, 1 and 2. Awesome. Let me get that wheat farm going as quickly as possible too. You can go here and do this. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is fixing up one major issue every single episode until we're going to reach a point that we no longer have any, and that is what I am going to cherish, truthfully. So we can continue seeing this value go up and then build up our forces because, you know, the war with the false emperor is still on the horizon. I'm not going to just sit back idly and watch him completely try to lord over us. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, let's pave these roads. I'm going to pave up about that much. I'm going to do the exact same over here. Yeah, to about right there, just so we can ensure these guys are going to be moving as fast as they possibly can. And let us get to work on this island right now. So we're going to need to get another temple. That at this point, you all know that is the way to go, pretty much. And with a temple devoted to Mercury, we want to get up to the 4,000 global bonus. So that allows us to actually have the ability to construct gold mines. So essentially, how this works... Hey, look, 777. Lucky number. Essentially, how this works is that there will be options to have the mountain slots have an additional one here being gold mines, and they process at a normal 2-minute and 30-second timer, as opposed to the gold washers, which are a lot slower. I think I like this spot better. Yeah, look at that. It's actually really pretty. And it's going to yell at me because there's nothing nearby. You know what? Hold up. Maybe... I'm considering moving the main harbor to, like, there. Yeah, I think I like that idea better. Have our settlement over in this side as opposed to, like, back there. Which way is this facing? So you're facing outward in that direction? Okay. Then, yeah, you can be over here. We can make this place look very nice, in fact. Okay, connect that up. All right. And then the temple building, I really do like building temples on hills, truth be told. So the temple more than likely will be somewhere around here-ish. Can't put it any further back there because I'm not having a settlement there. The settlement will be legitimately right here. Next thing is we need to find a spot that we can have a bunch of our timber production because that is going to be really important. This is a very far island and I don't really want to be relying on other islands to bring in the stuff that it requires at the moment. Later on for sure. Because there is indeed an accolade that tells you that if you do it, you need to have a trade route going between 9 different settlements of yours, and obviously we want to do that. I guess I can do that with my my construction resource transport route, but that'll be for the future. Okay, you're gonna go there, and we're gonna get our timber stuff going right now. Have this one here. Have you here. I want 4, 3, and 4 right here. Yeah, go for that. Should have enough of our liberty as well to get this sorted. Why are you that bad? Oh, that if I move that over there, then it would have been. Okay, good, 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 good. The aqueduct line has to start from here, so I'm going to put that in planning mode. And then this mine and that mine are going to turn into gold mines, which when you do attach the aqueduct cistern to it, it speeds it up even more to 1 minute and 40 seconds. So you can see where the bonuses really stack up. But I want to see what other islands of ours do we have gold on. Like, Arcadia has gold, but the problem is I've used the majority of the mine slots for aqueducts, right? This one I can probably get rid of, if I'm being completely honest with you. I feel like I can get rid of this one and somehow extend the range of this guy all the way over to here. Or extend this further down into the centralmost part of Arcadia itself, and then get rid of that one for an additional gold mine right in Arcadia proper. Because this is where we're bringing in our gold from our gold washers. Yeah, and they take forever. Okay, these guys should be doing really well. Yeah, we're constantly streaming in a bunch of these into the capital, so we shouldn't be running out at all. Yeah, 247 there, 137 piggies. We're good on the sandals. All that's well and good. Love to see it. There's plenty of lard. That lard is something I haven't made over here. Lard is what I'm making on Arcadia, but that needs to go away later. Okay, what are you doing over here? You need to go and get some additional stuff. The additional stuff being mosaics and whatnot. I guess you should have gone back here. Right. Why are we at minus 40? What happened? The tabula... Well, there's 116 of our plebe... Oh. What are plebeians missing? Why can't I upgrade them? Oh, it said I could. I just didn't see it properly. Okay, you can upgrade their houses, and then we don't have enough timber here. Jesus, what? I thought I got this all sorted. The hell? Oh, yeah, well, that's also a little bit of a problem now, isn't it? Excellent. Well, alright. So I'll have to do this. Get that in planning mode. 1 here, 1 here. This is just a classic case of the game telling you you're not allowed to have fun unless I tell you to. Prove me wrong. Yeah, we'll get 2 sawmills going from right now. Do we have mosaics here? Yeah, we do. Okay, instead of going all the way down there, I want the Invictus to come over to Atlantis to grab those, and we're at minus 11 here. What the problem is? Ah, that's what the problem is. I've turned off all my notifications, so we don't have to hear this crap constantly. Low health? What you mean? It's fine. Do I have to build poop shacks everywhere? I can build some poop shacks. Here. Poop shack. There we go. Problem solved. 1 poop shack did it. That's a poop shack next to a Medicus. Great. Where can I put another one? There's no room there. Here. Oh, you know what? Perfect spot for a poop shack. You couldn't have asked for any better. Over here, too? People going to the amphitheater need to line up to go to the poop shack. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. We need the marble. Probably grab some of the concrete as well. Marble, mosaics, and where's the other stuff that we need? I think we have enough tiles and such over there already, but I will bring in some timber from right now. All this stuff has to work. And then I guess I'll put the sawmills in the same general vicinity. 1, 2, 2 for now until I build up a settlement. I guess that's probably a better way of going about it. I don't like this road, but I feel like at the same time I'm gonna have to deal with it. Which, in this case, I guess I will deal with it. Let's build some of these houses going along the road in this direction. And I'll put a couple over there. A couple over here. Try to do this and this. Thank you. I know I've been playing a little bit fast. A lot faster than normal. And that's just because I really want to make sure that our balance continues to go as high as it possibly can. While still keeping to my own lovely building style, which is always going to be different and unique. Because I just don't like conforming to meta. And it's funny, that whole mentality of not conforming to meta in my mind has been there for so long. Because I used to play, at this point, you know, I don't know how many of you guys have been here listening to every single one of the videos, but I used to be an avid MMORPG player. I played MMORPGs like Star Wars The Old Republic. I played Final Fantasy XIV, the MMORPG by Square Enix. That's a meme, by the way. I played RuneScape, which is considered an MMO. It's definitely not on the difficulty scaling as what the former two were. And I've dabbled in World of Warcraft a little bit. I like it, question mark, but it's not something that I feel like I would consume my entire psyche. And that was, when I tried World of Warcraft out, it was at a point that was like, you know, I'm kind of tired of Final Fantasy, so I'm just, you know, exploring the horizons. I will say, though, I'm a little bit intrigued about the supposed League MMO that may or may not ever come out. So that's besides the point. That is not going to reach all the way over there. Do I have to build a temple, like, in the settlement, then? I guess so. It's really weird with the villa as well. I can just swap their positions, maybe. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll grab the villa and put it right up here. And I guess it would make sense considering how this is that one building that we need to protect on at all costs. Even though it did kind of look better. And yes, I am putting it all the way over here. I'm going to put it like that. Okay. And I don't know if that's beautification. I have a feeling it is. That is. I don't think these are. But yes, going back to the MMO conversation, I do like MMOs on a surface level. I enjoy them for their story. Okay, that's really what I like about them. Some MMORPGs definitely have a really good storyline behind them. As an example, to me, I personally didn't like the Final Fantasy XIV storyline too much after a certain point. I did think that Shadowbringers was a pretty damn decent expansion. Obviously, Endwalker was pretty good too. But the most recent one, I don't even know what the hell it's called anymore. And yes, it is that forgettable for me because, quite frankly, I was like, wow, I'm bored. The characters were just not memorable. But then a friend of mine did mention that, remember, this is how it started off with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, which, if you guys never played it, essentially what they needed to do was Final Fantasy XIV came out, and it wasn't that fantastic when it did release because the story was just so weird and a lot of the fetch quest BS and all that. So they had to redo the entire first part of the entire game. And then after they redid it, it became a little bit better, which is great. I'm happy that happened. But the same general principle remained with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, in which if you had gotten through the slog, then you were in for a really, really, really good time because the story just became better. But if you didn't, and you were just like succumbing to the mass amount of fetch quests that you had to do in A Realm Reborn, being the first expansion, you pretty much were just like, nope, I'm done with it. I can't deal with this crap anymore. So essentially, that is my current mentality when it comes to MMOs right now. The League MMO intrigues me. I might give it a go if it ever does come out. It apparently is a myth and or urban legend. I have no idea. So long as I can play a character originating from the Immortal Bastion, that's all I care about. So that pretty much tells you where my alignment is in the world of Runeterra. Why would I ever fight for Demacia? Boring. Well, I can't say that. They do have Fiora. Okay, we're gonna go and put ourselves some shops down over here. We have to also pay attention to the commentary for a game that we're totally playing right now. And somehow this little section works. And bring some sheep in here, because I have a place that's producing a metric ton of sheep, right? Trade revenue over here. I don't have a lot of money, so no. But for the time being, I will go ahead and I'll build like one sheep farm all the way back here. I do have the silo active, so I guess I can do that with this, but trying to get this to get up to 4,000. We are almost at 1,000, which is great. But our settlement size here is very, very small. Let's get some money from our 1 pound fish production. I think you can still make it over there even with that little road change. You won't make it to that warehouse even if I built one. Oh, what do you want? Yeah. Right. Don't donate anything. Dude. I don't even have 31,000. It's only +2 in the reputation change. Nope, screw you. What we were thinking? I was thinking that you're being an extortionate a-hole. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so we have those. We are going to need a little bit of our porridge. But yes, I'm planning on making these locally. I think it's just fine. That way we can save Arcadia's supply for the larger settlements. Which indeed is the right call, in my humble opinion. That sentiment may or may not be shared, but that's how I'm rolling with it right now. That's 80. And then we'll have one here. We only have one warehouse back here, so let's put one closer to this side. Oh, we do also have the Sandarak fertility on the island, too. That'll be very helpful for us. Yes, that's going to be very, very helpful for us because we are running out of that in the capital as well. Okay. What are we at? 327. It'll take us a hot minute to get there. If I can make this settlement in time for this entire episode, I guarantee we'll get the gold situation sorted. Obviously sticking at Liberty as well, being the main workforce of the island at the moment is not ideal either, but we will work on it. We are working on all of this as much as we possibly can. Clearly, Calidus just wants us to fail. Can you believe this, man? Donate a sum. Yeah, okay. I will totally donate a sum. Absolutely. I'll also attach it to a brick and throw it at him. Okay, so that is good there. 3,000 plus. Still going up. Very good. We're getting close to 500. We're at 485 right now. I want to build up on this side now. Get 2 blocks. It'll be a little bit larger than the other. And we'll have a row of the residences going down. City status increase. Excellent. Fire safety is something we'll have to worry about now. Okay. I want fire safety first or the Medicus? Let's put down the Medicus. Medicus first. There's good spots to have these, and I put houses instead. Yep, hold up. You can go here, and then you can go here. Maybe. Wait, maybe not. You go there for now, because I need to build this. Excellent. Build a road down for these guys. Great. It's looking pretty good. Minus 12 on the fire safety. Well, if I just build a second one over on this side, I think we will be in the positives. Great. Excellent. And we will even build all the way up this side too. It'll let us have a couple houses over there, and some houses over here. And would you imagine that this is just one market that's covering this whole thing? That's legit insane. Only these guys don't have the house or the market need. But we are going to pave the roads in a second, because I do have the means to make that happen. Yeah, we're going to this here too. Do all of that. Thank you. All of that. And all of this. And that little bit there. Great. So now it is indeed going everywhere. Great. 768. Now we are going to upgrade to the plebeians. What? Dude, I don't have money. Wait. Is Calidus going to give us anything for any of these? No. This is on Domanskaha for knowledge. Listen. I have plenty of really, really intelligent scholars from UNRM, Jester. They'll just come over there free of charge. You don't need whoever the heck that was spreading falsehoods. Plebeians. Really nice. And now what we need is the sanctuary building, because the sanctuary is also going to help us quite a bit. I want to put it here now. So we're going to move these houses and put them over in this side. Alongside the road for now. Excuse me. Where can we put you? You can go there. We also oh my god. We also have the Shrine to Mercury. This is going to increase our finances in the immediate area by +2. But I do need to have a road connected to it in order to make sure that happens, genius. I'm saying that to myself, by the way, not you. You know what? Get rid of it. There's no point in me trying to put it down somewhere if I don't have the room. Okay, sanctuary building right here. Thank you. Because that's what our plebeians need. We have both the amphoria here and olive oil. Cool. It's not going to stay. And what's our global with him right now? Our global with him, 1.5k. Yeah, we have some ways to go. There might be a settlement that I can swap over to him. Not Castrum Eternum. Okay. Well, if I'm not getting the maximum amount of benefit from the knowledge on the colonial... No, we're good. I kind of... What the hell? Deloria, no, I do kind of need that right now. Oliveira, 1,206 for the olives, which are going at 57 seconds. Yeah, kind of boxed myself in here. Lux Renata is still part of his devotion meter. Eclipsis, I haven't even colonized. Umbra, we need this spot to be with Minerva. I'm considering changing the castrum from Mars all the way over. Yeah, because, I mean, none of these are working, and the intended thing about this spot was to make sure that we had enough... Well, for roleplay purposes, it wouldn't make sense. Arcadia definitely cannot change. Oh, crap. No, I guess we'll just have to build up as much as possible, then. The only thing I can possibly think of. I mean, it's still gonna go up. I'm not worried about it. We just need, like, meh, okayish amount of people here, for the most part. Let's get those residences built. Can you go in the right spot, please? Okay. So if you want to do that, you'll start from here, and then you'll go down that direction. Yeah, great. I can move you here. Then we'll have the road attached there. We need a little bit over in this side too. I don't know why it did that. Now to be careful because I don't have the resource. They don't come back to me after a certain amount of time when I delete the buildings. Okay, where's an island that's close by that has timber? You do. Don't get 100 from there because I don't have time to wait. What else can I do to provide people? Well, the population bonus that comes from the tavern is always pretty nice. Do that there. Attach the road. A little bit more population size. I feel like, yeah, so we're giving them bread and garum, all that stuff. The garum can't be processed here. The bread can be, though. Bread can be, obviously, porridge and all that. Okay, so fish is down by that. Porridge is down by that. Oh my god, everything is. Jesus. Let's get this sorted before we run out. Because that's not good. Especially in a place I need to boost the devotion meter as quickly as possible. A little bit here, if you please. I wonder if I can potentially squeeze in. Yeah, I think it's possible. Hold on. Be kind of cool if it would be. Oh, wait. Move attached over there. I think we do have enough. That's 34. Oh, yeah. There we go. Up till 60. Looks really pretty up there. I do like it. And we will have our spinner, at least a second spinner, in this location. And we can have a third spinner over there. Then we will need to have our fish. We even have some fisheries back here. That'll give us a little bit more money. Just a wee bit. Build a road to them. Thank you. And then obviously the porridge situation, which I'm not a big fan of where I built this thing. I won't change it up until I have more timber in here, though. Quickly as I possibly can, build all these. That's another 80. Can't put that there. I will put that guy, like, right here. Let's see. Yeah, now it's balanced, but now we have to increase it. Same goes with the sheep farms. Pretty damn decent sized settlement. Where do you... Oh, now you'll go all the way to back there. But it's mostly because of the roads. Understood. We have some room back here. We'll build these on there and there. Same goes for there. Nice, nice, nice. Ah. You are a problem. That's no longer a really big problem. Hold on. I can put this here. And instead, the road will go down to here and over to you. This is a pretty damn decent coverage zone. It's making us money. We're back up to 66,000. Execute order 66. I couldn't help it. There was one time I did get 66 diplomacy or reputation with this clown. So I think it's just fate, right? I'm pretty sure it's just fated at this point. Is there room to put a house here? Nice. More houses, more better. 1,200. It's so slow. What other buildings can I put up in here that'll boost knowledge, happiness? Well, we can have the forum. I feel like it would make sense on an island like this, though, to have a forum. of some sort. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. It'll work the moment that we have this spot paved too. So let's look at it really quick. Pave this, pave that, and pave that. Yeah, it'll get the entire settlement. That's going to be +2 population, +2 income, and +3 prestige. Overall, net buffs. If only I had the foresight to fix this road a little bit more. But I think this is a good spot for it. I'm going to put it in planning mode because we're going to have to bring the aqueduct down all the way to here. Okay, I need you to give me 100 of your timber, please, and then dart back on over here. So instead of trying to work on charcoal, today I'm working on trying to get the gold. I don't even know why, because this process is a lot more arduous than getting the damn charcoal going. But I guess I need an island that I really don't care about, and I think the one closest to Imperianopolis is the one to grab and pray to Mars. And I do need some more concrete. The best place to go get that is Atlantis. So get over here. -18 Liberty. What the hell is going on here? There's a spot where there's like a random illness or something happening because there should not be -2 on a workforce that's been relatively good. I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like it does mess with you sometimes more than it should. But that's just a theory of mine. I have no clue. And yeah, it's 0 and 2, and you go over here, you click, and there's nothing fluctuating, but yet that number is... I have no idea. Alright, who's going down right now? Liberty and Patricians. Yep. Okay, I need to downgrade some of these plebeians, because this is going to really tick me off. Not really what I'm focusing on anyway. Okay, 3 of those, and then I want some tiles, even though there's not a bunch over here. We have 105 tiles on this island, so it's not too bad. Do I want to have the forum, or do I want the bathhouse? I have a feeling I want the bathhouse over the forum. But a forum will give me money, which is what I'm prioritizing over the bathhouse. Yeah, fire safety. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I can do either. That should increase our number pretty damn high with +2 pop on each one of these guys. And nothing's really fluctuating. It will go down once there's no more bread and garum in here, unless I start bringing it in. All right, now I have money. Now I can do this. Prestige on cash and returnum. Yeah, go for it. Let's see what is happening. Who do we get? Festival of Prestigious Rule. You love to see it. Hello. Okay. That's nice. There's a bunch of items on here. Holy crap. Available patrols and all that good stuff. Alrighty. I prefer the ones that give me money at this point. Okay, first things first, we need to build up the aqueduct. And the only way to do that is by getting rid of the blueprint because it's bugged at the moment and legitimately building the real thing. And then the cistern. We can bring the cistern to like right here. In fact, that's not a bad idea. It'll help out our settlement quite a bit. Build the aqueduct cistern there. Thank you. This thing's going to be very, very, very long. Am I capable of going from here over? No, it'll tell me to go from there. I had a hunch that was going to be the case. Oh my god, Zara built the most disgusting looking aqueduct ever seen in our multiplayer session on Twitch, which if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, you probably should, because I stream this game quite a bit over there. I was like completely shocked. He built the damn thing so far away, it was unbelievable. I genuinely do not know what was going through this man's mind. Genuinely, wholeheartedly. Build this now. I seriously thought that was going to give me more than that. Well, that's not good. Do I have to move the villa again? I can in favor of a bathhouse if it's going to increase the population even more. Sandals will. Oh, wait a minute. There's a place that's making a whole bunch of sandals right now, isn't there? I can't buy ships from you either. I want a trireme. Yep, I want a trireme. Thank you. Because I'm going to get some sandals from Imperianopolis and bring it down. Matter of fact, I can do quite a huge power play here. I can bring over sandals, garum, and the bread from Imperianopolis down there. And, well, really, actually, up there. Up slash down. It seems to be relatively stable. Anyway, whatever. I can bring that stuff over there. And it'll keep the population going. Especially if sandals are going to increase it some more. Heck, even olive oil. Wait a minute. Wait. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I don't want that. I want one of these. Yep, that'll be better. Because I bring in olive oil as well. I think... What are you missing out on? Yeah. Well, that's definitely a thing. Let me see what I have as far as goods are concerned here. Yeah, see, garum is always max. The sandals are going up, which is nice. Olives are... Whoa, that is low. Okay, good thing I checked. We have another olive oil press going. Where are we going to put it? One, it's somewhere in the settlement. It'll help out with the health. These homes have been here since the very beginning. It pains me to want to get rid of them in favor of just putting a building down. But I cannot deny how important this building is to continue working. So, as we say, it's all for the good of the realm. Let's get some more olive oil made. But we'll be able to take a decent amount of stuff, yeah. Just tell me I'm buying that. Yeah, it's just no one's selling. Great. I think the only person who would have been able to sell it to me is now Zara in Andromeda, which the poor thing has legitimately taken as much of her territory and used it as possible. Oh my god, it's just becoming worse and worse every time I look at it. But yes, she still has a standing army, which is mind-boggling to me. This archer unit is going to go into an encampment. That's insane. But yeah, sandals will help out over here. We don't have this. But yeah, the olive oil will help us out too. Just anything that boosts this population size. So yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and build up a... Productivity. Do it for the specialist. You seem important. Knowledge for the stringer in range. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the specialists in this game. I really don't know. I like them sometimes, but I feel 1800 did it better. Because it would be... well... I don't know how to explain it properly. I don't like the office mechanic as much as I do like town halls, trade unions, and stuff like that. Call me a traditionalist, but that's just how I prefer them. Which is funny because it feels like I've been constantly saying I don't play meta, but when it comes down to using specialists and whatnot, I like to min-max eventually, and I gotta admit, I'm not fantastic at min-maxing in this game. 1747. Even just with that little bit. Wow. See what we need over here. Fish is still good. Porridge, we're gonna need some more. Another tunics. More with the hats, guaranteed. Yeah. They'll just constantly run out. Another felter back here. We don't have a warehouse in range over back here, do we? 399 Liberty. Jesus. I might just put this down wherever I have room. Which is going to be right back here. And another sheep farm for now. I think ultimately what I need to do is put 2 ships on that route that are going to be taking sheep and piggies, and they're going to go to 2 different locations. Though one of them will go to Imperianopolis all the time, drop off some, and the other one is going to go to Arcadia, drop off some. Even to Atlantis to do the same, because I don't want them there either. I'm pretty sure I have some pig farms here. Guaranteed I have pig farms. Yeah, I have pig and I have the sheep farms. Yeah. So that's probably a little bit of a better idea, no? Yeah, why don't we try that? Where is that ship? There you are. You're also gonna go to Atlantis. And you will unload the goods there too. And then go back. I'm curious to see how this is gonna pan out because I do want to get rid of these guys here. They're always maxed out for the most part anyway, so get rid of them. Get rid of them. Saves us on some maintenance costs for real. And you're good. I don't know if you'll be able to make it to a warehouse. Yeah, you're kind of... I screwed you on that one. There you go. You can go there. Okay, let's upgrade to some more plebeians, please. Let's get more plebeians around the temple itself. How about that? I like this little block here. Looks pretty cool. Even get them into the equites, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay. Should see their population rise up. Grammaticus gives us just the knowledge points. It's a public service building. The other ones are fine. Ship has been constructed. Yeah, okay. So, you're going to create a trade route from the capital. You are going to take the following goods. Garum, bread, soap, sandals. It seems like a shopping list, for Christ's sake. What else are we going to take them? Look at that. 350 minerals, 350 pigments, plenty of fine glass. That's awesome. And there's so much oysters with caviar. If only I could trade with Valeria, then I would have been able to make a boatload of money. Damn Calidus. Like, actually. Okay, these, and then I don't have enough of the olive oil. I feel like I'm going to try it, though. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I will set a minimum in here for the olive oil, of course. But it will rise up in due time. I think that's all I need, correct? Yeah. And then we're going to bring it back here. Great. Let me get to Imperianopolis really, really, really fast and set a minimum on the olive oil. Hey, olive oil. Minimum of you, 5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I tell you type, please type. Like that one meme, please clap. Okay, that's good. Get some olive oil in here. That'll boost their population size. What are we at now? 1796. Which, if I look through here, we are like halfway. Why is this becoming so much more difficult? I don't know why. What do you want, Ben? Yeah. Do it. Might be a specialist, a good one that pops up. No, I was wrong. Knowledge if the Peleus is supplied. If supplied. But yeah, I need an office for that. Might as well build one. I don't know. I should drop my BS and learn it. That's kind of a problem I have. There's one there. There should be like 1 or 2 more in range. That'll also reduce my population size. Okay, I have a feeling I want to build a bathhouse. Yeah, if I build the bathhouse, it'll definitely spike up the population even more. And I'll put it where the villa is. There is no way that there's a damn... God. It's minus 312? The crap? Okay, please get these people under control before it spreads to more places in the settlement. City status is decreased. Okay. You're going here. I'm legitimately moving this villa so many times, and I quite frankly could care less. Majority of this is going to go away. Have the bathhouse be here. It will get everybody. Terrain is too steep. Shouldn't be much of a difference here. If I put it here, that would be better. Yes, just by a little bit. Yeah, do it. Get a road attached to it immediately. Vast Imperial City. Okay. 1,720. Still getting up to it. I am legitimately tempted to swap Imperionopolis over to Mercury now. Just make my life easy. Matter of fact, okay. This is a little bit of a immersion breaking, but how many people are here? 2,000. Yeah, I need this island to swap to Mercury. Sorry, Mars. You're in the capital anyway, so you'll be fine. You'll be just fine, because we no longer have to worry about this spot for the leather and all that good stuff. It's coming in. They're making it over there, so it's just fine. Where are they using? Oh, this is for prestigious rule. Right. Okay, so with the castrum swapped over to Mercury, we will be able to get the gold mines active. Because we're kind of pressed for time. And I do need to get more construction resources, so put that in here. Need more tiles. Go over to the capital really quick. I think that ship is on its way. Yeah, with all these in here, because are we providing soap to the people? Yeah, there is soap. I don't know how much of it, though. There's 122 soap here. That's running out, but we're going to give them the olive oil here in a second. Should be a little bit better. There's limestone. Wow, there's like damn near a little bit of everything over in here. And then Sandrak wood, which is going to be great. My question with the Sandrak is, do we have the ability to... No. Unfortunately, we can't use the aqueducts for it. So upsetting. At least we got that problem sorted. Alright, give me my gold mines. This is really, really important. And I guess that trireme that I wanted to build is not a bad idea either. Yeah. Build that. Because I won't have this ship be the one to bring it. Alright, we're getting our sandals in here, so that's going to give us even some more money. And global-wise, we are almost there. We're going to surpass Minerva. Excellent. Current Exalted Patron +1 offense and defense of all troops. I'm glad that you guys explained that to me, because I was like, wait, if I get them all the way to here, I should definitely be able to take advantage of this. Like, why not, you know? Give him my gold mine. Might as well get that started up as quickly as I can when my flagship gets over here to grab what it needs. Gonna be timber. I do need... Timber actually should be fine. Get more concrete and tiles. Matter of fact, just bring in those. I think we have 59 of the timber already here. So we are going to have to build a cistern. There we go. Gold mine has been unlocked. Okay, so for those guys who have never seen this before, if you get to the global bonus with Mercury, you have the ability to build gold mines, and they are right here in your mountain slots. So you can put that down right there. Boom. Thing is with them, though, they are 2 minutes and 30 seconds as opposed to the gold washers, which are a whole whopping 4 minutes. But the best part about this is, if you later on go ahead and build the cistern close by, if I can't even do this, I don't have enough. But if you build the cistern close by, this thing will work even harder and faster. Is what we want to have happen. I see horrid beautification I need to get rid of. I just noticed it. Put that to here. I'm going to extend this road over. Well, matter of fact, there's so many on this side. Where'd it go? Oh, over to here. Great. One warehouse here. I guess the second warehouse can be right here. And then the other mine spot, which is over on this side, gonna have a gold mine. Wonderful. 2 minutes and 30 seconds for that. And every single one of these guys are going to be gold washers. Get my flagship here as quickly as possible. And when we send a whole bunch of gold down to Imperianopolis, these, what are they called? The goldsmiths themselves, they shouldn't ever stop. The only reason why they would stop is because of the charcoal. And I promise next video we're going to work on that. Guaranteed. I did say that I wanted this episode, or at least this island, to become the place for gold. I love gold. The look of it, the taste of it, the smell, the texture. Y'all know where that reference is from, right? Or did I just date myself so bad? I think all the river slots are right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Build all that. I think that was my freaking phone. Sorry. Sometimes I don't know if you guys can hear that from time to time. I hope not. That here, and then connect up there. Yep. So now with this active, you are now getting gold out of the ground at a whole whopping 1 minute and 40 seconds. Definitely a lot better than 4 minutes, right? Right. But gold washer, gold washer, gold washer, gold washer, gold washer, gold washer, and gold washer. Nice. Excellent. And now we have to make the extremely long track to get down to there. You are more than likely going to have to move. Or get rid of you entirely. How about that? Because we want this to go to, like, right here. Yeah. Ben, give me, like, 1 second, homie. Wait. It was going fine for a time, then I didn't like it. Go to here. Gonna move my villa again. It's gonna happen. Oh my god, can I make it all the way here? No, come on, game. Come on, game. Nice. Woo! Nice. Okay, what's this one? Oh, money? Hell yeah. More money. 4K! Awesome. That ship ready to go? Cool. You. Where's the gold at? There's already 15 gold. Gold for the capital. Go right to Imperianopolis this very second. Thank you. And that's going to go on capital routes right now. I'm going to fix this. Hopefully next episode you guys won't have to deal with looking at that hard amount. Again, don't know where the -8... Oh, wait, no. I do know where the -8 is coming from. It's because there's a ship right here. It needs to have its workforce changed to, like, maybe, I don't know, Imperianopolis, where we have a bunch more people. Yep. I think that solved the problem. Yeah, it did. It did indeed. Okay, and then on Arcadia, there are spots that we can get some gold mines made. And we have plenty of our resources in here as well. So here's what we're going to do. We have to get the cistern down to here. This is the better locale. That way we can get rid of that and hopefully be able to have the bathhouse there too. Move this. I'll try to do this relatively quickly. Well, that will run along this road, I feel, if I do it correctly. You are in a bad spot. You are in a very, very bad spot, and it's going to tick me off. Move this house back here. I'll move this house back here as well. And I'm going to move this one. You know what might be a problem, though, is... No. No, I don't think so. So it's at 140, but then also getting a mine there, it may or may not work. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's put this house there. These two houses don't even have a road connection. That one can. That's fine. And I suppose I will get rid of this one. These roads are just really bad. They're bad in the way that the aqueduct line will not go through, unfortunately. But now it would. This, unfortunately, does need the little bit, but then it'll go over to here. And now I'm kind of curious. Let's see if I can do this very quickly. I'm not going to put it on pause. It's going to mess with a bunch of things here for a brief second. But I think this should be a straight shot. Okay, real test now. Yep, we're good. That means that this thing is also taking advantage of this aqueduct right here, which is at 30 still. Great. Get rid of this entire line. And then the warehouse is where? Warehouse is there. Okay. And then right here, we can have a gold mine. Link that up. And it's getting water. It's getting water. 22. And a gold mine here. You can connect up to there. So we're going to be getting a bunch more gold just coming out of the ground as much as we possibly can. This ship is taking 29 gold over. Out of curiosity, how much is this island making? It's 3. How much does the capital need? Capital... Really? There's no way. Well, I do want to expand on the necklaces, for sure. I don't want that to ever run out. But I think in the grand scheme of things, we have solved the gold-related issue. Unless there's a way to make these guys ridiculously fast, which I'm going to look up. I'm going to see if that's even remotely possible. But for the most part, we have done very, very well to get gold out of the ground. And praying to Mercury, even though it does seem to be a little bit of the on the weaker side of things, based off of his buffs with like trade and whatnot, making sure you have gold mines that are really, really, really fast as opposed to gold washers is important. So we have the gold situation hopefully sorted. Fingers crossed. Because if so, I don't know what else to do with it. Please consider like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.